Harry Reid, U.S. Senator Democrat from Nevada for the last 28 years. He is currently the Senate Minority Leader. Orrin Hatch, U.S. Senator Republican from Utah for the last 38 years. He is currently the President pro tempore of the U.S. Senate, which is the second highest ranking official in the Senate. Mitt Romney, politician and businessman who was the Republican Party's nominee for president in the 2012 election. Before this, he served as the governor of Massachusetts from 2003 to 2007. He is worth about $200 million. Mike Lee, U.S. Senator Republican from Utah for the last 4 years. John Huntsman, Jr., politician and businessman who ran for president in the 2012 election. Before this, he served as the governor of Utah from 2005 to 2009. He is worth about $50 million. John Huntsman Sr., businessman. He is the founder of the Huntsman Chemical Corp., the largest manufacturer of polystyrene in the United States. He is worth about $1.1 billion. Glenn Beck, TV personality and radio host, author, television producer, filmmaker, and entrepreneur. He is worth about $250 million and makes $90 million per year. David Neeleman, entrepreneur who founded 3 commercial airlines, Morris Air, JetBlue, and Azul Brazilian. He is worth about $150 million. Stephenie Meyer, writer and film producer known for her series Twilight, which has sold over 100 million copies. She is worth about $125 million and makes $50 million per year. Bill Marriott, businessman who is the executive chairman and chairman of the board of Marriott International, a hotel chain. He is worth about $2.2 billion. Mike Crapo, U.S. Senator Republican from Idaho for the last 16 years. Mike Leavitt, politician who served as the governor of Utah from 1993 to 2003. Also administrator of the EPA from 2003 to 2005, and Secretary of Health and Human Services from 2005 to 2009. His worth is speculated to be around $20 million. Steve Young, former Hall of Fame professional football quarterback who played 14 seasons in the NFL. He is worth about $40 million. Nolan D. Archibald, executive chairman of the Stanley Black & Decker Corp. He made about $123 million last year. Jeff Flake, U.S. Senator Republican from Arizona for the last 2 years. James Gennard, businessman and founder of Oakley Inc., an eyewear and apparel company. He is worth $3 billion. Dean Heller, U.S. Senator, Republican from Nevada for the last 4 years. Roger W. Sant, co-founder of the AES Corp. He is worth about $1.7 billion. Tom Udall, U.S. Senator, Democrat from New Mexico for the last 7 years. Gary Herbert, Governor of Utah, Republican for the last 6 years. Richard Peary, real estate mogul. He is worth $2.3 billion. Gail Miller, owner of Larry H. Miller Group of Companies, which includes 54 automotive dealerships, the Utah Jazz NBA team, 11 megaplex theaters, and over a dozen other companies. She is worth over $1 billion. Congressmen and women, there are about 17 Mormon members of the U.S. House of Representatives. The Brethren, of course the First Presidency, which includes the Prophet, and the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, have a lot of power over the 5 million or so active Mormons who submit to them.